and then the last scene, it is kind of like a V for Vendetta scene, where that crescendo, and they basically blew up the credit,
whole city,
the credit report buildings. It was like Equifax or TRW or something. So literally erasing everybody's credit ratings. And that was Project Mayhem.
Camelback is a strange one. It's rated extremely difficult and certainly brings out the warrior spirit. Me and Patrick have been in the habit of going lately. He picks me up about 4:45 in the morning. We talk politics and current events and even keep talking about it on the mountain till we get winded, which takes about 3 minutes. And then we get focused or spiritual or frustrated, all the things that come from being challenged. Communing with the mountain is harder to imagine at first glance than communing with the ocean, for instance. The ocean moves, it mimics our lungs, it breathes in and out, and gets angry and calm. It's more of an obvious representation of who we are at first glance, but communing with the mountain is as deep in its way, especially one as challenging as Camelback.
Screaming subtly in the kind of in the artistic format. It wasn't like in your face, ramming politics down your throat. It was very subtle.
What are the politics of it?
The politics of it it was anarchy basically.
Right.
You could say that it had an anarchist.
And the soap, there was a soap angle to it as well. He made soap.
Yeah, to Tyler Durden. Yeah. Brad Pitt, his character. Yeah.
Every step must be considered, and so the mental aspect of it is pronounced and provokes you into a meditation, or at least centers you in the moment and offers you endless oxygen. You can feel your cells teeming with it as you ascend into a sunrise. After the hike, we talked about Fight Club and went to get coffee. Patrick is the kind of friend that supports your visions and easily adds his insights to them with a laid-back generosity. In other words, he's a good friend.
Streak of Project Mayhem people from all walks of life, working class, bankers, everybody showing up to Fight Club, this kind of secret society, this underground clandestine kind of movement. This like predated the manosphere and all of this sort of stuff. That's like commonplace now, like, and it filled a gap, that film, and politically it was screaming, but screaming subtly in the kind of in the artistic format. You know, it wasn't like in your face, ramming politics down your throat. It was very subtle.
Later, I met Alessia and Anna at the park, and we played for hours. Alessia made new friends, and we forgot to run through the water. But Camelback gave me perseverance through emotional tribulations, and on the way back, we ran into a powwow. The mountain spirits still singing at my back, urging me to embrace a warrior spirit. The drum beating for war, for love, for God, the chanting.
Same person.
At the end, beating himself up the whole time.
And the soundtrack, the Pixies.
The Pixies. Oh my
Dude,
God, the Pixies.
That part too was amazing. Ah, like, this is so brilliant.
Meatloaf.
Whoever did music.
Meatloaf did a cameo in the film. Actually,
that's
more
right.
than a cameo. But
with the breast thing, the male breast.
yeah, he was attending AA meetings, even though he didn't drink.
Yeah.
He still, I don't know, he just attended every meeting, I think.
Yeah.
Or something like that. Or no, maybe that was the other character. But yeah, the Pixies. Yeah, that's like pure energy right there.
Yeah. Oh, they inspired Nirvana with the loud, soft dynamic and just brilliant songs. Frank Black. There's an album by him called Teenager of the Year, which is really good too, a solo record. But
The singing, the dancing, the mountain, the tribes, my tribe, my child. What a life. The world is a difficult place, to be sure, but to recognize and try to capture it, to really see it, to really appreciate it in the moment you are in. That's a challenge for us all. For me, the mountain reminds me that every step is a gift.
you can't see it, but it's a long way down. We're a long way up. And life is pretty good because we're breathing in all kinds of air and getting lots of inspiration. See you at the top.
Yeah.
I think it's all gonna disappear again very soon. That's the vibe.
It's gonna be better here,
I knew it. I knew it. Come on, Alessia, get in on that. I think we got a lot of that.
Yeah, we don't know why not.
Yay! So what is this, a powwow?
Powwow.
For what? For what?
It's a social event.
Yeah?
Originally, there was what do you call that? They knew each other by clans. All of our tribes knew each other by clans. We knew which clans we couldn't interbreed with because it would cause birth defects because how closely we were related.
Oh, really?
So what they did was they had the powwows. They started having intertribal powwows because a lot of the chiefs were warring against the U.S. government at the time.
Right.
They realized that we had a common enemy at the time that was causing problems, and so we were talking things over. So during these council times when people were coming together,
Yeah.
they were able to, I guess they didn't think any much of it, but in our culture, when a woman marries with a man, she takes on his culture.
Oh, okay.
That's the way it goes. So
Yeah.
some places it's different, I don't know.
Yeah. Huh, that's
But
interesting.
that was the way it is,
And so powwows were kind of social events.
Yeah, coming together from different long distances and celebrating.
And also a place for people to like meet each other and start families, essentially, as well.
See this right here, this is kind of the modern version.
That puts the wow in the powwow.